Hello everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of the Relationship Show. I am Glory Irobo and with me is
Evelyn.
Today's episode we are bringing you something slightly different. This is going to be strictly a question and answer segment. Get ready to ride with us. Now, our number one question is, please, you're going to be doing the answering because I believe you have much more experience. Number one question we're asking is, this is from Ifani. Ifani said, please, I have a question now. And my question is, can you make yourself love someone? Wow, what do you have to say for that?
Actually, you can make yourself available to love someone, but you cannot make someone to love you. For someone to love you, he's the ultimate choice of that person. But for you to love someone, it's just to open your heart to love someone. It's so very easy. So you open your heart and love the person that you want to love.
Okay, to me, of this school of thought that everything is possible. There is nothing that is impossible under the surface of the earth, and over time we've gotten to see the impossibilities becoming possible. We've got to see the impossible becoming possible. So I believe that when you follow some of the strategies, especially the ones to be giving you over time, that you can actually make yourself love someone and you can make anyone to love you. It's just for you first. For you can open your mind to love somebody even when the person don't deserve it. Haven't we seen ourselves loving parents that don't even deserve our love, loving a sibling that don't even deserve our love, and there's this love we just have for them because it's a conscious effort out. So that's it. You have to just make up your mind. It's a decision. You have to make up your mind to just love the person, open your heart, make yourself available and stuff. Remember the last interview of our superstar Motola Jalade? She said she's with her husband because she chooses to. She wants to. So that's just how, if you want to love somebody, you just have to choose to love the person. It's not as if the person is perfect, or it's not as if the person is the best, or should I use the best test if there's anything like that. So that's how it works.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Ifeanyi. Hope we were able to give you answers that might really help you.
Yeah.
Okay, our second question is, I once cheated, and this is from Dami. Dami said, I once cheated on my husband with a very lovely and caring man, and now the man realized having a relationship with me is wrong because I'm someone else's wife, and I want to try and love my husband back, but I just couldn't. What do you have to say about that?
Okay, that means what you will do is to talk things out with your husband. Those things that make you fall short of the feelings for your husband, talk them out. Try and discuss with your husband that this is how you like it, this is how you don't like it. These are the things he does that make you to lose feeling, that makes you no longer find him attractive, that makes you lose interest for the marriage. Talk things out, and if possible, I'm not saying you should go and confess to him, but if you can be able to confess to him, if possible, you can confess to him, see what I have done. If your husband actually loves you, the marriage will pick up and the interest for both of you will be more stronger. So talk things out and find it easy for yourself also to love your husband. Make it as a point of duty. This is my responsibility. This is my duty. I'm indebted to my husband for nothing but just to love my husband. So when you do this, I believe the love will bounce back into your heart and your feeling will be strong for your husband, and you will have more interest to be with your husband without cheating on your husband.
Okay, Dami, if you actually want to make your marriage work again, first of all, you have to accept that what you did was wrong. I mean, a married woman cheating, and this is not the Western world. This is Africa. We are African, and we know that Africa is being governed with some traditional beliefs and systems. So you have to accept that you are wrong, and you have to also ask yourself some questions. Why did I cheat on my husband? What happened? What might have gone wrong for me to cheat on my husband? You have to talk to yourself first. Then you look for the perfect time. Our advice to me, I don't know about you, you know your husband better, that you should go and confess to your husband.
Yeah.
Because if you don't confess, you are, how do I put it? You will be in a kind of bondage.
Living in
and
guilt.
You always have this feeling that, what if this man, and this man can blackmail you tomorrow.
Yeah.
This man can come back tomorrow and say he wants a relationship with you. And if you decline, he will threaten to expose you to your husband. Yeah. It's a situation whereby you've already accepted that you were wrong and you've already made up your mind that you are not doing it again. Then you go to your husband. I know it's not easy. We know African men. Don't expect that he's going to say, okay, my wife, thank you for cheating on me. No, except push. Even expect that he's going to pack your things and pull all your things away from his house.
But it's not a one-day thing.
One thing I know, that he will come around. As far as you see that you have this thing, say, he will always come around. It's better that you say it now than for him to hear it in somebody else's mouth. Then after that stage, the next stage is you begin to tell him, communicate. Then you open your heart back to love him better. Those things that made you fell out of love with him, tell him, talk to him about it, and then watch your marriage come back to life again.
Yeah.
Okay, Dami, hope we were able to answer your question. Now we'll move to question number 3. I think you should read it. Let's see. Question number 3.
I love my husband very much. He have a high sex drive, and I don't even like sex. What do I do? This question is coming for Angel. Angel.
Look at the fine name. Angel. Angel. Why will you marry and you don't like sex? What were you expecting to do when you married? Sorry, that's on a lighter note.
Angel. Actually, if your husband have a high sex drive, it's something you can be able to control when you are in good tune with your husband. It's a matter of understanding between you and your husband. And you two, I think it's because probably your husband is not doing it in the way it will be enjoyable between both of you. When one party is not enjoying it and the other party is enjoying it, is kind of a little bit difficult, especially when pains are involved. So Angel, I'm going to encourage you to try and have a good understanding with your husband. Talk things out with your husband. Let your husband know the area you like it most, how you like it, and try in as much as possible to satisfy your husband so that you will not drive him outside there. And you can make your husband to understand that he can discipline himself. Actually, sex is not food. It's not something you do every day, especially if your wife is the working class woman. She will be tired when she closes from work. So it's a matter of understanding. Try and know how you can be able to put your wife in the mood of sex. Understand when to make love with your wife. Don't make it look as if it's a kind of a laboring work. No, it's enjoyable if both of you will try and understand yourself. That is the reason I say try and speak to your husband and have some understanding about it. And I hope you are going to testify that is no longer a burden on you.
Okay, Angel. Okay, thank you for asking. One thing I want to say is if a woman is not sick, I don't think there's a woman that doesn't like sex. If you're not having some medical conditions, if you are not sick, if you are no, ideally everyone likes sex. The issue is, where do this person touch me that turns me on, or where do this person touch me that gets me on? So that's where communication comes in. And some men don't always buy into this idea of foreplay before sex. I think you should talk to your husband. As I said, it's communication. They should engage more in this. And how do I put it? Every woman's sexual stimulations are different. It's just for your husband to understand which particular language is most predominant with you. I think that's the issue here. It all boils down to communication. Okay, I believe it's something you can talk to your husband about, and everything will be fine.
Yeah.
Angel, everything will be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, this from Simi. And this is now our superstar Simi. This is another Simi. Simi said, "Hello, good day. My husband always sends workmen to the house whenever he's not around, and I don't always feel safe with them." What do you have to say about this?
Okay, Simi. Actually, to me, I really want to use this opportunity to talk to our men out there. There is something you saw in your woman that attracted you, that draw your attention. You owe your wife a duty to protect your wife. I'm not saying all men are God, no. We know we have God on our side who protects everyone, but you must protect your wife interest. You must protect your wife against every man. How can you protect your wife against every man? It's by not exposing her to temptation, to danger. I'm not in support of a man sending workmen to the house with the beautiful wife alone at home, sending electrician to your house to fix something in your wife's room. So you have to talk to your husband. And I encourage all men out there, don't keep your wife in the care of any workman, especially our society today. If it is before now, we say nothing is going to happen that will be bad. But our society today, don't leave your wife alone with a workman in the house. Whenever they want to fix anything in your room, in your wife's room, make sure you are there.
Okay, you've said it all. You've said it like Mama gave a very nice point. See, men, I always tell ladies that for you to know that a man loves you, forget all this I love you, it's when a man is able to protect you and when he's able to provide for you. So you know the times we are in, time have changed. In our contemporary society, there is nothing that's impossible. Everything is possible. So you sending a total stranger to your woman, hey, madam is at home. She'll open the door for you, fix this thing, fix that. And you know, maybe during the day, a lot of persons have gone to their workplace, everywhere is so quiet and serene and stuff like that. So you don't just send them like that. If it's somebody who you are used to over time, hey, not to just, some even call the workmen online. I saw it come to the house and they meet your wife and children at home. Please, it's not always advisable. There are a lot of rapists who, they don't write a rapist on their face. They are fellow human beings like us that we can even believe they are innocent. So men, people should take notice of that. And she have said she doesn't like it. She doesn't like it. Even when it happens, you understand what she's saying. Please don't do that anymore. Another question we have here is you said my name is Bimbo. One that shall never end. Oh my god, this lady is funny. He said my husband's side chick came to me warning me that I should stay off her man, and she even went further to say that my man cannot resist her. Wow. What was about that? What? Who gave her the audacity, the impetus, the effortry? What?
It sounds so very funny. But actually, it's not a joke. If it's far from you, you will never understand. But it's very close to you, you will understand. I'm not taking a bimbo question to be a joke. But what's audacity?
The effortry. What?
A side chick giving warning
give her slap
to the wife to stay off the man. The truth is that our men today men, our society today, our men, please.
The indiscipline is too much.
Seriously, you don't
sorry to cut you short. It's the man that gave that woman the leg. If you're a man, you are cheating outside. No, I'm angry. Nobody should tell me to calm down. What? Continue.
What audacity? A side chick giving warning to your wife. Even if you are no longer interested in your wife, it's something between you and your wife. Even if you want to divorce your wife, just divorce your wife, and if you want to bring your side chick in, bring her in. It's not something you will tell your side chick to do for you. Listen to me, young ladies out there, karma is real. Do not allow any man to use you against the wife. Don't just allow it. Even if a man tells you, I no longer love my wife, I want her out of my life, and I need someone to help me. He should do that by himself. He should do that by himself. You are not in position to help a man to divorce the wife.
How do you know that tomorrow, after he has married you, he will not send another woman?
Girl to chase you.
How did they say it?
The adage that said the broom that sweep the first wife is still there. We also sweep the exactly. Wife. So don't feel the man cannot do same thing to you.
Because I believe that this show from the beginning to this very point has been all fun. So this last question that I want to it's actually our last question for the day. There's this woman, she's so heartbroken, she's so devastated. She says she's a third wife, her husband married her. Now the husband wants to take a fourth wife and she's not happy about it. She said, what should she do?
Actually, this one is very interesting. If you want to go into a polygamous home, I'm not against polygamy. But if as a young girl you want to go into a polygamous home, you must have an open heart. Before you get married to this man as the third wife, you must be ready to welcome another person as the fourth wife. But if you can talk things out with your husband, fine. But if you cannot talk things out with your husband, please, I'm sorry. I know you are heartbroken, but you have to try and work on yourself to have a open heart to welcome the fourth wife. It's not something you have to kill yourself over.
That's just the truth. Because the first wife was there before you, the second wife was there before you, and then you came in as a third, and that was the protest they did on behalf of Regina Daniels, and I was like, what rubbish. She came in, she was not the first, she was not the second, and it got to your turn, food that everybody's managing, it got to your turn, you want to close the door.
Seriously.
Auntie, that's what you selfish rich.
You fight over. It's not something you fight over.
Okay, then actually there was this wedding that happened, that took place 2 weekends back. This man, he has a wife in Nigeria, and then she's the first wife. Then when he relocated abroad, he was seeing another woman. The woman had even given birth to 2 children. So he came back and he wanted to do the marriage. And you see the first wife was the one distributing food, sharing marriage clothes. I was like, what? Yeah. Somebody told me that the wife has to cooperate, because if she did not cooperate, who loses? The man will go abroad and continue his relationship with the wife and stop sending her money. But as she accepted, they'll be living together peacefully, and the national cake will still get to her. Alright, this is all we can take on today's episode. Hope you had fun. Bye. Please subscribe if you've not subscribed, and continue watching Pinnacle TV. Bye.
What you were thinking when you were sleeping with my husband. That makes me look like a whore.
That makes you a whore.
Are you a virgin?
Of course not.